All right. So for you that don't know me yet, my name is Sandra Bedard, and I'm a lifestyle director one with Opulence Global. I will be celebrating my 10-year anniversary on July 1st. So that's coming up very quickly. But more importantly, this morning, I want to introduce you to our trainer, Amit Panesar. Amit is from a Sikh family. As a child, she had interest in art and nature. Following her dad's footsteps, who was a civil engineer, graduated in interior decoration and draftsmanship through correspondence study with Penn Foster Canadian University in 2004. She is the last born from a small lakeside town, Kisumu in Kenya. Wow. Her passion of art continued to grow, and it grew in beauty towards henna applications and designs, makeup trends. When she got married in 2005 in Arusha, Tanzania, again, not having beauty salons around, she started experimenting with natural beauty solutions at home. And then 2008, she moved to city of Nairobi. She is happily married to Mr. Surinder Singh Panesar with two beautiful children. She has raised her children as she worked from home. She started her career as an independent sales consultant with Oriflame Swedish Cosmetics in 2010 as she realized her passion to lead a life with optimum health and with a lavish lifestyle. A small turn changed her life completely when she lost her older brother to cancer in 2019. In her journey of healing and understanding the cause behind cancer, she became more inclined to health and wellness and discovered the amazing health product Fountain of Life, a premium health and wellness product she used. And with her curiosity to know more, she found out the company was at the top. Fortunately, she met Nancy Kiika on 10th of March 2020 during COVID, right? At the very beginning, who held her hand and helped her grow and prosper as an independent partner at Opulence Global. And she is now a lifestyle director one. She is founder of her own online beauty shop in Kenya, and is dedicated beauty consultant and a face yoga teacher, yes, who has a deep understanding of the ever-evolving beauty industry with 14 years experience now in beauty, skincare, health, and wellness. Wow, wow, wow. Amit strives to empower individuals by enhancing their natural beauty and boosting their confidence. That comes naturally, right? Likes reading, cooking, and is very passionate about traveling and exploring beach towns and meeting new people. She believes in empowering home managers, the moms, home managers, to build themselves with their passion, be in their element as they care for their loved ones. Self-love is so very important for you to give love and be the superwoman 24/7. I am so honored to introduce you to this lovely, amazing woman, Amit Kaur Panesar. It's all yours.
Wow. Thank you, Sandra, so much for a great introduction. It's like I've lived my life in 4 minutes. Thank you so much. And yes, I am Amit Kaur Panesar, as Sandra has mentioned, and I'm a lifestyle director one, qualified trainer at Opulence Global. I'm very passionate. I have been with the company for 6 years now, and I am so thankful to all of you who have taken out their 1 hour today to be here, because this training is for you and for your teams and anyone who has just joined the business recently. So if somebody from your team is not here, anyone who joined this month, or anyone, or your own self, if you're looking to restart your business again, this training is for you, because you are here and wanting to live and work with confidence, courage, and consistency. The three C's. You're here because you want to work with confidence, courage, and consistency. So let's get rolling, and grab your pen and paper, a few notes, and you'll be seeing this training is going to be very, very interactive. So be ready to throw me emojis, some love, and some words, so that we can move faster, because there are many slides. And let's start. Super. So today's training is your next 30 days action plan. Let's get into it. It's a deep dive into 30 days. So our next 30 days, what happens here? Establish your daily method of operation, DMO, daily method of operation. And on my right side or to your left, you can see a forensic daily activity tracking sheet. Our respectful CEO, Mr. Ramin Mesgarlou, is the one who has set up the forensic training, and this sheet is found in our back office. So what happens here? As a brand partner, either if you're a part-time or a full-time, you have to call between 40 to 100 people daily, and calling and interacting with them through social media platforms, be it Telegram, WhatsApp, any form of social media. When we do that and we engage them, what we are doing is called income generating activity. So the DMO includes majorly of income generating activity, which is IGA, and keeps us staying on track. We are able to see how many we call, and follow up from there becomes consistent. So now we are going to see how to do that. So you have to create your work. You have to create a calendar, a schedule. Fill this form below with your sponsor. I know it must be feeling like, wow, but believe in yourself, because you are stepping forward and you're feeling it's risky. I was there 15 years back, and it makes you visible and also vulnerable. But remember that it also makes you very powerful. When you are stepping forward, you're coming out of your comfort zone. So Monday to Sunday, we are going to sit down with our sponsor, our upline, and they are going to show you how you allocate time, or you can do it yourself. And once you do that, because now you are going to be more visible and more vulnerable, you will eventually in this process become very powerful. And you're going to tell yourself, I am here, I have the value, I am ready to make a difference as an Opulence Global partner, right? So from here, your daily method of operation, DMO. So what happens here? We have to do 5 things, which are very simple. And if you master this, you're going to be master of everything in networking and social media. And be it your business, and you're going to just touch the sky. So you have to contact somebody. So who is that somebody? So you have joined the business. Where do you start? You have to tell people thank you. So when you have to say thank you, whom do you tell thank you? Once you are in your back office, you have now an office where to look into back, where you will find people who visited your shop, who bought from your shop, the retail market, your customers. You will pick the phone and call them and say thank you for shopping, and also have a conversation with them, and maybe share some tips about some incoming new products or anything. So that gives you another reason why you have to follow up with them. Then in your team, in your whole right side or left side of the compensation plan, wherever a new partner joins in, you have to be welcoming them, being warm to them. So you pick the call, tell them thank you, very warm welcome, congratulations for joining us in Opulence Global, and I'm here as a leader. My name is Amit, and I am here a call away to help you. And then from there, they feel more welcome. So you have to prospect and make appointments. The whole cycle is about updating your name list, which we are going to look at into a deeper way. So when you prospect, it's not very hard. When you are starting up, we have our Fountain of Life brochures, we have our toothpaste, divine brochures, our drop-in cards. So you can always carry them in your handbag. And wherever you're going in your day-to-day life, like even when you're visiting maybe your relatives, you're going to school, or you're going for your dental appointment, you can always talk to the receptionist and leave a few brochures there. And any people sitting around you, you meet maybe at coffee shop, you give them a flyer, because the life is so fast. We meet people daily, but how will they remember you? So handing them a brochure or Fountain of Life, a best place to start from, with your name behind on the brochure. You can quickly take their number and save it in your phone book. And then once you settle back home, you can be in touch with them and send them more links and social media pages, right? And then from there, now that will lead to a cycle of you having appointments, because you need appointments, and we'll see why you need appointments. And you, as the person, you have to rank up. If you have joined the company as brand partner, you have to upgrade to lifestyle advisor. You have to walk the talk. Yes, so people are looking upon you as a leader, right? Then you have to have something to say. We have our prosperity book, in which you receive when you join the business in your opening kit. And there are in a few pages with different scripts on how to approach people differently, and we'll also look at it in a deeper level today. And number 3, you need someone to present to, because solely your whole business lies around presentation and sharing. So once you book the appointments, then from there you do a presentation. You can do an in-person presentation over a coffee shop. You can invite them to the tour, whichever happens in your city with your team, or you can do an online PPT presentation like the one I'm doing today. So you will use your chart, flip chart to present, or the PPT slides. And once you present, now what follows is infinite follow-up and asking for referrals. So that is where we have to major in, follow up and asking for referrals. So as people use the product, testimonials build up, they're more confident to refer you, right? And once we keep doing these 4 things and duplicating, it becomes amazing. It's just a journey which you'll have to do every day, every day, and every day. Yes, and then your business starts soaring. Right. Someone to connect. As we saw, we have to connect to people. Yeah, so now apart from connecting with your team or your customers, how do we keep building our prospect and customer list? This is the question I have for you. Building your customer list, how do you do it for now? But today we will see step by step. Building a strong prospect and customer list is very essential for sustainability of your opulence building. Here is a strategic plan to attract, engage, and retain your customer base. So if you're ready to learn this, please give me a thumbs up. I want to see thumbs ups crashing in. That will show that you are with me here in the training. All right. Super. Thank you for all that love. All right. Now let's grab your paper, your book, and a pen next to you. So what you can do is take a book like this, and every page you can give it a heading, which you'll see how I'll share. And then as you keep growing your business, you will start now adding names, and we'll see how you'll add names. So you can take a brand new book when you join the business, and that book is just for Opulence Global, and everything about your name list, your trainings should go in there. So use the following memory jogger to help you create your client or prospect master list. Super. VIP list. VIP are the very important people in your life, and we start with them. So maybe you come from different networking spaces like Rotary, wherever you are working, you have your networking groups there. So those are the first people you put. Qualified family and friends. Yes, your cousins, your uncles, your aunties, everyone who is so caring for you, they will be really ready to support you in the business. And the advertising leads. So this is called your warm market. This is where you start first. So you can give a heading to each page. networking contacts, qualified family, and then advertising leads as we look at more. Other leads are who is your accountant? Who is your photographer? Where do you buy your flowers from? Where do you take your laundry to for dry cleaning? Who is your mechanic, insurance agent? And we always have more than one or two, three people we know in the same category. So that's another way you can list. And then again, who did you go to school with? Is in the local chamber of commerce of your area? Is that policeman who you meet every day when you leave for work? And who is your favorite actor or a drama artist who you know? So the list is big and we'll see more. You can take a screenshot of this or you can use your prosperity book. It's also available there. So I'll give you a second to take a screenshot and then more. Who lives next door to you? We always forget our neighbors who are always there with us 24/7. Teaches your children. Were your bridesmaid? Imagine, like I am married now happily for 20 years. Who were my bridesmaids? Can even hardly remember. That's a jogger for me. I'm going to do that. Your friends on Facebook and Instagram. That's the hot place now because everyone is on social media. So you can go back to your Facebook and check all your friends, your new friends on Instagram. That is where you can add to your list, gently chat them, get their phone numbers for calling them. If you don't have their numbers, it's a very easy way to connect. Who is related to your parents? The friends of your parents, the cousins and sisters and uncles of your grandparents, who are your uncles and aunties, your sisters and brothers, their friends where they went to school, whom they're working with, because again, your cousins, this is a family scenario. And when you go to a family wedding or a function, we all meet. So sometimes we all invite our friends. So that's how you keep building. And then who from whom you bought your first home. Imagine your wedding rings, your vacuum, your computer. These are people you form relationships with or you have come in contact with them, like your optician. So you can put all these names down and make a massive list. Why do you need a long, long list? Because the reason behind that is if, like, for example, we go to a wedding and we invite 300 people or 200 people, and that those are the people we know. But after that, after contacting them, what's next? So we always have to keep building our name list. Every day when you go out and about, you communicate to people on Instagram, in your office, everywhere. You have to sit down in the evening and add at least 3 to 5 names to your name list, because you have to keep growing your name list, and that is how your business is going to grow. You will become a professional networker. And then you have to also be very active in socializing, like going for networking events. You can go to, what's your hobby? Maybe you like playing golf. You can be a member of a golf club, play there, interact with more people. Maybe you like listening to music and watching movies. So you have a circle of friends who you go together with and meet new people. Book clubs, amazing places are there where you have to keep yourself socially active. All right. So if we are good on how to make a name list, I want love hearts, because this is the main place, main inventory of our business. So give me those love hearts. If today you're okay and you know how to make a name list and keep adding names to them, super. So next is, now you have a name list. What's next? So for me, what I would share with you is what my brother and my mentors have shared with me over years, that serve before you sell, winning hearts before winning sales, right? Building a relationship, getting to know the other person better. You have to do that. You have to be a person who is interested in other people and knowing what they are doing. So before you think of closing a deal, open your heart, make your heart big, open your heart and serve them. Again, serve them and serve them a little more, because as you serve them, you will be able to have conversations, understand them. And when you keep doing this, the impact you will make will not only grow your business, it will leave you a legacy. Yes. So it will not only grow your business, but it will leave you a legacy because you'll become a person who gets connected to people. I know it can be very hard. Some of us are shy when we come, but you keep building the skill day by day. And as you keep doing it intentionally every day, you will get better at it. Super. Finding your customers' pain point. That is what I mean. Because until you don't have a conversation, you don't serve your client without any intention of making a sale, they will not open up to you. So once you start having those conversations, you will be able to identify the challenges or desire the opulence products or business opportunity can address. Because when you talk to anyone, they always want to grow their bank accounts, money in the bank. They want to experience luxury, maybe a holiday. And again, they want to improve their health. For all these three things, we always need money. And we all humans, so we have desires. So when you have conversations related to when you're talking to them, who is in your family, all moms and dads are always excited to talk about their children. Then you can ask them what they do for a living, what are their hobbies. And in those conversations, you will be able to pick their pain points, right? So use it to resonate with your audience, right? And ask if they have considered working from home. So you might meet somebody who is retiring and they're looking for work opportunity. This can be a space for them. How about a mom who is fully pregnant and is now going to be on maternity leave and wants to be with her baby? I was one of them. I didn't want to work. I wanted to raise my babies as I worked. So that is what I did. So you have to get to know what's happening in their life, what's their vision. And from there, now, based on that, lead the discussion to the business opportunity and its benefits. Super? Yes. So we have to turn a single product client to multi-product client. What drives your customers to make a decision or take an action is related to the product or the service you're offering them. How warm are you to them? For example, are they motivated by convenience? Do they love that they can ship the product to any part of the world they are into traveling and receive the products? They get the products on their doorstep within, if they're you are in Canada, you can even receive them in 24 hours. Cost saving, do they want to join as a partner and save and get paid to wear the products, use the products? Yeah. Maybe they're looking for a status, they want to be known and be visible. They want to be associated with Opulence Global or a very powerful company, which we are. And they have their personal fulfillments. Some can be even just take making money to take care of their parents or for travel. Whatever the reason, you need to find that reason and then slowly keep introducing one product or the other and add them to your WhatsApp list. Keep chatting to them. Be always visible to them, at least minimum once a week. So when you're visible, you are never forgotten, right? Super. Defining your customer. So demographic is one of the main things. Understanding the key characters, which are age, gender, income level, location, and interest. And all this when you tailor the products to your audience using this. For example, we look at younger, moderate income. Maybe university leavers who have just started a new job, they are full of energy and they're always very fashionable. So you can promote the posh fashion line to them because they can afford it and they like the vibrancy and they want not one piece, but they might want many pieces. So they can use it to dress up and style up. And if you have somebody who is mature, higher in income, yes, these are people now who are around their 40s and they want to experience luxury, which is now FERI and FERI Mosh, which appeals to them because they can afford it and they understand what quality is, what longevity is. Define your target customer again. So now we look at lifestyle. Align values and buying behaviors with your offerings. For example, Fairy Microsilver target individuals with great dental health. Yes, people who like a bright smile, who want their teeth to be very good, they understand Microsilver toothpaste very effectively, and they will be very happy to use. Same with maybe if you introduce it to parents of young children who are just learning how to brush, 1 year old, 2 year old toddlers, they will appreciate the fact that it's fluoride free and they understand. So that can become a big market for you because moms introduce you to other moms. Then again, Divine, perfect for athletes who deal with pain from after workouts. Yes, we those who work out, the muscle pain, the muscle pulls, the fatigue we go through just taking two. So you can two capsules of Divine can give you that power and your fatigue goes away. So you can introduce to gym goers, people who are athletic. Yes, very posh, perfect for someone with style. Yes. Like today, Sandra is wearing a beautiful, beautiful necklace. And I told Sandra how beautiful it is. And I really like it's like a statement piece. So take a moment to compliment their taste and ask if they have ever considered a career in fashion industry. So Sandra likes bright colors. She likes dressing up and making a statement. So when I asked her, she was so quite excited to tell me about her collection. And as you compliment, you can build a conversation and introduce your posh fairy, our handbags, and so many shoes we have, and our all our accessories, right? And then there are people who community engagement activists highlight Opulence Care to attract a broader audience. You can share with them how we are able to deliver in 200 countries and territories, and how this business can be done by anyone in any part of the world, and that will enable them to reach more people. Super. Hot shot list. I'm always so excited about this. These are your closest contacts who think like you, act like you, have the same work ethic as you, have the same determination as you, want their lives to change just like you are changing yours, would do whatever it takes to change just like you. They will never give up or stop. They will never give up or stop until they have achieved the change they want, just like you. You are here and you will have met many people like you who want to change their lifestyle and move forward. So these are the hot shot list things you can identify in people, and that imagine having your whole network, your whole team of people like you who think like you, who work like you, who can never give up whatever their goals are. Even if they don't achieve, they always come and strategize again on how to achieve. They never give up. How powerful our teams will become. All right, remember, conversations lead to actions. How to engage with your customers. So get creative with this conversations, your communication that sparks meaningful discussions and could potentially result into VIP shoppers or team brand partners. Here are some conversation starters. So here I want to engage with you, my audience, and type for me this. Do you enjoy bulk shopping with massive discounts? Do mommies like doing that or daddies like doing that? Who likes doing shopping and enjoying in bulk, shopping in massive discounts? Share with me that on the chat. Tell me, is it mommies or is it dads? Sandra, you will read for me who is commenting what, mommies or dads, in this question.
Absolutely. Yes. So we have many, many people saying, I do, I do, I do, and moms and myself. And yes, I do, I do. So we all do personally.
Yes. Thank you. So that is the best way to start a conversation. I have started a business which gives me 40 or 30% discount or 20% discounts, and I shop amazing products at a cheaper price, and I also get paid to use them. How about that? Another conversation for countries like in the northern, how would you feel about tax? Free shopping or access to high quality, safe products? No tax, tax free shopping. Isn't it amazing the way in all parts of the world the taxes are increasing? That can be another conversation leading lead opening. And then maybe you have gone for a walk and there is an elderly person who has come for the evening walk and they're dealing with pain in their joints. And you can talk to them about how divine is good for them, how fountain of life is good for them. And suffering from certain health conditions, then you need fountain of life. So you can talk to them about how amazingly fountain of life works. It's antimicrobial, it's anti-inflammatory. So whatever you're suffering from, are you suffering from cancer? It can help build your immunity back after your treatments of cancer. The damage chemo does, your hair grows back, you feel more rested, you're able to sleep. So there are so many ways you can now have conversations. You just need to be able to find the pain point or just connect to them and have a conversation. All right. So approach script, curiosity script, right? So here is an example. Hi, Sandra. I came across an amazing opportunity that combines financial freedom and luxury living. It's exactly the kind of next level lifestyle we like. It's something new and could be life changing. Are you open to taking a quick look? I would love to share more. So, these are very amazing when you're really starting up in business, but you can tweak them, you can change them, you can fit them the way your prospect is in front of you. So for now, today, me and Sandra, we are going to do a role play. And Sandra and myself, we were together in university. I'm just giving you a little bit of background and you'll see how we do the role play. So I'm calling Sandra. Hi, Sandra. How are you?
Hey, hi, Amit. I'm good. Hi, nice to hear you.
Wow, same here. I'm hearing your voice. I would love to meet you. How is life?
Well, I mean, life lately is a bit difficult. I've been struggling in the past few months with new symptoms because, as you know, I'm in postmenopause now for 11 years, and unfortunately, the past few months brought in new symptoms. So, like as we say in my world, I am just a hot mess right now.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I can understand what you're going through because I'm also in that phase. And I have met many women who I share them a supplement which I'm using myself and all my friends in that space and their friends. And it's really helping them. So I'm in New York, in your city today. And could we meet tomorrow for breakfast?
Oh, let's see here. I tomorrow is not really a good day for me, especially in the morning. I'm sorry.
Oh, how about a cup of soup or over tea tomorrow evening?
Well, the truth is, I'm just not feeling great. I've not been going out much. My energy is next to nil, so low. I'm not really up for going out right now. Because I'm feeling so terrible.
Oh, I understand you, but getting out there, coming over for some nice breakfast at the Sunshine Restaurant under the nice sunshine is going to do you good, and it's going to be good to connect back with you. So come, let's meet.
How can I say no to sunshine?
All right.
Okay. Okay. You know what? Okay. Yes. Yeah, I want to see you. Yes.
All right, super. Then see you tomorrow, 9 a.m. at Sunshine Restaurant.
It's a
Super.
deal. I'll be there. Thank you.
Thank you. So, coming back to the training again, that was our conversation. And I wanted to share with you how warm and inviting, keeping it short and personal. Use the recipient's first name. So, you saw how I engaged Sandra by her name. I built curiosity about the fountain of life because I was able to understand what she's going through, and I sparked interest in her because before she was saying no. And when I talked about the product but didn't give the name and reveal everything, I kept the curiosity on. And then effective communication. I ended with a question that was easy to say yes to because I gave her only two options: Sunday morning or Sunday evening. And then from there, now she agreed, and I was able to uh, convince her to meet. So I'm looking forward to meet her. But you will meet some clients or prospects who are busy and in different situations. So you will follow up again with them after a week. You don't want to look like you're chasing them or you're pushing your products onto them. They will never pick your phone again. So always write down their name and follow after a week, or have a conversation with me them. What is the best time to call you next? Should I call you after a few weeks? And then you can put them in your calendar that way, and again follow up, because follow up is the follow up you need to grow this business, right? Super. So now I'm going to tell you a story, and we'll see how me and Sandra again. Now we are at the Sandra, you have to be back. We are now at Sunshine Restaurant. Hey, Sandra, good to see you.
Hi, Amit. It's so wonderful to see you.
How have you been? I wish I could hug you right now, but yes.
I'm not bad, not bad at all. I'm really, really happy to see you and talk to you.
Super, super. So we have hugged. We are so excited to see each other.
Yeah.
That's in quotes. And then, how is work? How are the airline business doing for you? I saw the crash of Indian Airways yesterday. I know it can be so devastating for you. How is business holding
Yeah.
up for you?
Yeah, we're all over it. It was pretty devastating for many of us in the work place, because I have been working the past days, and two of my colleagues, actually direct colleagues, are from that city where the crash happened. Indeed, so yeah, so everybody is in our hearts and prayers, and we've been watching it, and we feel.
Yeah, same here with me. Businesses are not doing so well as they were before COVID, and there's so much economy slump going on. So for me also, since I lost my brother, I have been a bit different. I am now. I joined a business which I was sharing you about yesterday, and I joined it during COVID when the times were tough, 2020, 10th of March. And why I joined the business was because after my brother's cancer and him passing away within 6 months of a lot of struggle with his health, it really brought me down. And from there, now I got into studying about health and wellness, and I wanted to make the world a healthier place. Because the experience I've had, I wanted to share what we can do well with our body and what to avoid these lifestyle diseases. And I went to a networking forum in 2020, and where I met Nancy. And Nancy Kihika is the person who introduced me to this wonderful product, Fountain of Life. When I just heard the name and I was just a visitor in that event, something just clicked, Fountain of Life. And as the event finished, I approached her and got myself a bottle of Fountain of Life. And that is the product I was telling you yesterday. It's changing many women's life because it's a high performance antioxidant. And when I had my last one in 2014, within 6 years, I went through two surgeries of hemorrhoids because I was having bleeding piles. It was a very tough time for me because I could not speak about it. I was just suffering in pain all the time. And just using Fountain of Life for 2 weeks enabled me to have a good digestive system. And I was very shocked to see no blood in my stool. And I continue using. And then from there, my dad, my father in law, who saw the energy in me within a month, and he's like, what's something new? You know, your family can observe you very fast. So he got a bottle of Fountain of Life from me, and I asked Nancy. She invited me for a tour, and I ended up joining. I didn't know I had started making money by just introducing people to Fountain of Life. So that is why I came here. When you told me hot flushes, you're not feeling yourself, I brought you a bottle of Fountain of Life, and I would want you to start using it and then give me your feedback as we have our breakfast.
Wow. Wow, that's an amazing story. I'm so glad you told me all this. Thank you for sharing. Like, for me, healthy goes hand in hand with happy, and I see you so happy right now. struggling and like suffering in silence. Actually, yes, I'm blown away. Thank you so much for sharing that.
Yes, and then use the product, and I'll invite you to a tour and you can see more about the business side. If it hits well with you, then we'll talk more. So great to see you. I will see you at the airport tomorrow. You'll come to see me off. I'm flying back tomorrow.
Absolutely, I will be
Thank
there.
you.
Well,
Yeah,
you
we
made
can.
my day. Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
Thank you. And back to the training. So our role play is over. Thank you, Sandra, for so much being here with me and doing the role play. So what did we see when we launched our business? I shared the date and the year. Why? Because I was looking to make the world a healthier place. Who introduced me? I shared about my upline, Nancy Kihika, who is my great friend. Then I shared my product testimonial, how my experience was, and I also gave my business testimonial. Why do you need this short story? Let's look at it. Because you need a story to connect to your client, right? This was my story, but if I meet a mom who is going through knee pain, so I can create a story how my father-in-law who benefited at his age with joint pains and arthritis from Fountain of Life. So remember, in person tours, you always need to have a story to connect with your prospect and client, and that is how you build your story. So even if you're very new in the business, you will talk about what you're experiencing currently. You have just joined, your team is helping you build your business, and these are the products you have tried, and that's all. So in person tours, remember, your prospects are not making a one-time purchase. When you invite somebody to come to an in-person tour, they have taken out their 1 or 2 hours from their busy schedule and have come to see you. When a prospect sees your business tour for the first time, they are looking at three things, which is what is the business, can they benefit from it, and how do you do the business. So these are three major things, because people are looking for how long and how the business is going to benefit them. Is there a support system in it, right? So when you are having an in-person tour, it is important to showcase the support, unity, and teamwork. Support, unity, and teamwork before and immediately after they have seen the tour. We have to keep the energy high. We have to show team support, how we come together to improve health of people out there, and how do we support each other. It is vital for your prospect to feel the unity and caring in your team right after the tour, because this teamwork represents the hope for them. That is what they're looking out there for when they're in business for themselves, but they are not alone, right? We are all there to support them. There is a very fine line here when your prospect is in this space, because they are just one step away from joining the business or not joining. So here we have to come together and create that team support, that unity, that teamwork during post tours, before and after, to help your prospect take that leap forward, that step forward, which is a very crucial situation. And that can be done by teamwork, because they have to feel they are in the business for themselves, but they are not there by themselves. We are all there to support them. And that is how we grow at Opulence Global. So one system, that is what we have to keep using. And how we keep using: take your prospect through Opulence Opportunity, direct them to opportunity page on www.opulence.com, where they can watch the opportunity tour videos in multiple languages. On the screen, you see our SPV, Sana Zuman. She has on the opportunity page, there is a whole presentation. She has the tour, and we can always share the link or listen it together with them at the when they are meeting you for coffee, and take them through in depth, right? You can use the PowerPoint presentations we have in the back office, or invite them to our tour webinars and let our qualified presenters present for you. If you're very new in the business, we are all there to support you. All right. So the forensic post tour, turn your excitement into real results, right? So this is a layout how we have to do it to keep the excitement up. So always arrive early with your prospect to build like and trust. You can even go out of your way to go and pick them and come with them. Or if they're coming at 6:30, make sure you are there at 6:15 at the venue. Introduce them to as many distributors as possible because they want to see who else is in the business. Is this business really working? So all the leaders in the room, introduce them to them, and they're always good. They feel happy. We all feel happy when we feel connected to everyone. Avoid the back seats, secure the front row because the front rows are always for the winners, right? And leaders. So make sure you have a spot for them on the front row. Stay in the room with your prospect. Don't leave your prospect alone. Be there with them to make them feel warm and comfortable, and they understand they're not alone, they're with you. And maybe through a chat or go and whisper in the ear of the presenter to invite you to share a product or a business testimonial that day. And when the presentation is going on, always nod your head, applaud, and respond to questions. Be excited, and that's which are asked by the presenter, right? And then from there, number 7, assess the room energy after the tour. If the energy is high, it should always be high. We are the leaders who have to set the energy in the room high. Start the post-tour process and survey in the room with other prospects. Like all of your team have invited, and most of them have made a decision. Either they want to buy a product or they want to launch their business. Welcome and new launches loudly for others to hear. When you do this, it's called bandwagon effect. That is when what everyone in the room is doing, the others also follow. That gives them the confidence that this is a space I want to belong. So their decision is loud and clear to all of us, even if they don't pay. But they, when you announce it, they feel more welcomed, they feel more recognized, and that is what we are all looking for as humans, right? And when leaving the meeting, make an effort to say goodbye to other distributors. As you leave the meeting, walk them and say bye. So that shows teamwork, it shows supports, and then momentum is everything in the post tour phase. That day you have to have your energy high, and trust me, as you keep doing it every time, it just becomes part of your life. So post tour, what you have to do after the tour, it's important to translate the excitement and all the energy you have generated into meaningful next steps. So our CEO has given us 5 steps, which are very easy. And you sit down them with them on a side. You can even ask your upline to join you if you're very new. Help them answer the questions they have. Let them ask them openly. Be there, not in a rush. Sit with them. Ensure you're giving them your full attention and answer their questions. Once they answer the questions, then next, share with them the offer or the promotion that time the company is having. We always have a promotion going on. We all love, discounts. We love promotions. We are humans and we all like that. If you like that, give me that love heart again. And thank you for all the congratulations and all the blow ups of love hearts. And then third, recommend them the best package, which is the LED package. Always start with the best because we are the best business in the world, right? So we have to give our prospect the best package we have. All right. Now, once they go through the packages, help them fill out the survey forms, help them understand, let them tick. And before they leave, give them a thank you gift card because, again, this is going to give you an opportunity. You can give them the gift cards, which Christine Karimi talked about last Saturday, how you can use them. So give to your prospect, let them go and have a look at the website, purchase a product, and you don't know how properly they will get back to you, maybe to join the business or to buy the product. Super. In 2 minutes, I'll cover the forensic promise list. Personal actionable commitment, right? You see, when your baby is born and they're like 2 years old and they have started speaking maybe at 18 months, 19 months, and we normally use their promise is what my daughter used to say. Mommy, promise will give me a lollipop. Even the youngest form of human understands the word promise. So let's look at it, what we have here. So our CEO has told us most people will endeavor to keep their promises Yes, because when even a toddler asks us, Mommy, if I do this, you'll give me this. So we all understand the word promise so nicely and it hits home. So, how many goals have you set that was achieved versus how many promises you made that was kept? I want you to think on it. How many goals you set that were achieved versus how many promises you made that were kept? Yeah. So let's get started and set our promise list today. This list is something you can keep and update all the time according to you, because you will always fulfill your promises, but your goals might shift, right? So here you are, you can create multiple promise lists, one for your business, one for your life, and one for your health, right? So you can have three. You can take a piece of clean paper like this, divide it into three sections, or in your notebook, one page, you can write a promise about your business, what you want to achieve, rank advancement, about your life. Where do you maybe you want to buy a car, or you want to take your family for a holiday, or health. You want to support your parents who are aging with their good health. Remember, a promise represents your word, while goals are often just wishes. I'll repeat that. Remember, a promise represents your word, while goals are just wishes. Yeah. So there is the difference between wish and want. We agree. Do we agree here? If you agree with me, what I'm saying, give me a thumbs up and ensure you are going to work on your promise list today. Your business targets will shape the life you lead, right? So if you make more money, you will have a better lifestyle and you'll have better health because you're able to afford. A promise list is personal, so you can design it as you see fit. If your goals are small, you want to take small steps, you can do that. If you want to take big steps, then you can create your promise list according to that. Super. So here are some reasons why you need to create a promise list. Maybe you're back up from your job insecurity, you want to supplement your income, pay your debts, decrease stress because you want to work from home, be with your family, more family time. You want to pay for a better home, your mortgages, you need that extra income, control of your retirement, more savings, and pay for your children's university tuitions, right? And help your parents. I'm in this phase of number 8, 9, and 10 myself. I'm planning my own retirement. I have just turned 41, so I'm looking at when I hit 50, how is my life going to change for the better, a luxurious life, traveling life, right? And my son, who has just cleared his IGCSE exams last week, he's now going into university. If myself and my husband, we had not planned, before we had not worked hard other years, the years before, would we be able to take him for university to the best schools? So now we are just waiting for his results to come and see what's next for him. And yes, and in my family, I have aging parents. My father-in-law is almost 80 and my mother-in-law is 79. So expenses for medicals in Kenya are not easy, and I believe in any part of the world. So Fountain of Life, the supplements we use are really helping them great time, and they are aging gracefully. Super. So that is me, Amit Panesar, brought you the presentation. And if you have any questions, please ask me. If you have typed them in the chat, I will give it back to our host as I sip a cup of water. Thank you.
So yes, so any Q&As, everybody, like I've mentioned a few times in the chat, please don't be shy. Write them in here in our Q&A box, right down there on your screen, and we will be so happy to attend to them. Thank you, Nadzin. Yeah, amazing training from Nadzin, Amit.
Thank you, Nadine.
I'll double check quickly here. Lots of beautiful comments. I hope you guys enjoyed this fabulous training this morning. I certainly did. Lots of notes, a lot of takeaways here. Let me check the Q&A. No questions. All good. I guess it's a lot of people making commitments now, feeling confident. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, a lot of thank yous and great trainings. I do not see any questions. Let's just give it another minute in case, you need that time to type away. Type away. This was amazing training, actually. Really, really good. I love what you said in the beginning, a great takeaway for building this, your next 30-day action, fast forward. You will need and you will build your confidence, courage, and consistency. Those are 3 key components, right? I love it. Love it. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, everybody. Okay, thank you for your great comments here. Okay, so with that said, thank you, Lucy. Thank you very much, everybody, for your nice compliments. So, okay, the box has a question. Okay, Amit, I have a question for you. Christine Karimi. Hi, hi, hi. How do I create urgency while prospecting?
Super. Who has asked the question? Please read the name.
Christine Karimi.
All right, super. Thank you, Karimi. How do you build urgency when prospecting? You have to, when you're having a chat and when you show them you're also busy, because you don't have to show them that your calendar is free. You give them two options, like I gave Sandra, Sunday morning or Sunday evening, right? And I didn't share with her about Monday or Tuesday because that shows I am busy and I'm in my business, I have traveled. So you have to create your importance in that way by showing them that you are also not available. And then again, another way to increase urgency is letting them know that you have other bookings of appointments in a nice way, that Tuesday and Wednesday I'm busy, and maybe I can send you some links and you watch them. From there, now we will connect. So you see, there are different ways you can create the urgency depending on your situation as well. Maybe somebody wants Fountain of Life and they tell you, I will pick it next week when I have the cash, and you can tell them I'm only left with 3 until my next stock arrives. So if you want, I can deliver to you. Otherwise, you'll have to wait another maybe 2 weeks until my next shipping coming. So that can be an urgency. Again, another way, if somebody is joining your business, how can you can create the urgency? Because we all know anyone who joins before benefits from the CVs of the people joining after them. So you can also share that with them, that if you are on my right side, I have a team from Nigeria who is joining. If you just join before them tonight, they will be able, then you'll be, those who join from Nigeria, like 3-4 people who I'm prospecting to, will flow under you. So that is what I can say based on products, based on your conversation, and based on compensation plan. I hope I've answered you.
That was a great answer. Yes. Yes. Thank you. Great answer. Thank you, Christine. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. Awesome. 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 Awesome answer. Awesome training. Thank you once again, everybody, for being on this call this morning. Do not miss, as much as possible, any training calls. As you can see, those are so important. So for the last minutes, I am going to sign off, finish this off. I have amazing announcements to share with you, which I'm looking forward to. First, this concludes my 2 weeks of hosting, and I've really enjoyed getting all this energy from all of you participants, friends, colleagues, partners. Thank you so much for your support and all your loving emojis and warmth. And like I like to always finish with a commitment for myself and for me today, after this training, I commit, and I just love what you said. I commit to winning hearts before winning sales. That is such an amazing reminder and thing to put up here. Winning hearts, before winning sales. Continue making connections, and my world has greatly changed because of my new mindset and doing this. When you open up, new and better connections arise. People, like-minded people, think like you, act like you, work ethic like you. And we know that is really hard to find now, but I'm not stopping. I love, love, love this. So let's commit. Let's all commit. Okay. Thank you so much for all your time and signing in. This concludes my 2 weeks of hosting. It was an absolute pleasure.
Yes, and thank you for hosting me. You're a great, powerful, and a beautiful, bold host. I have really enjoyed the energy you have given me today to go through the training and looking forward to meet you in Dubai. And for my closing note, I would want to say show up even when it's hard. Some days feel like a struggle, but push through because that's where you gain momentum. And the world needs the special gift that you or we all have, which is Opulence Global. Thank you.
I love it, love it, love it. Words of wisdom, everybody. So let's go and get this day started. Thank you again for being on. Well said. Absolutely. Well said. Thank you, everybody. So, as we always end, one team, one dream, one system to the billion.
Yes, to the billion. All right.
To the billion, everybody.